Hello, this is Deb Joyce Meek from Delight of My Art, and today we're doing mystery stamping because it is Wednesday. But I do want to give a special shout out to our new moderator, Tina. You'll see her in the comments on YouTube as You Made That. I'm so thankful that she offered to be the moderator for our YouTube channel here at Delight of My Art a week ago. And this week she actually joined my team. So a huge welcome to Tina. If you can put that in the comments there, you can see her making comments here if you're on YouTube. And if you have any questions, she is available to help you answer any of those. So if you have any product questions or anything, also Tina is amazing. Since she joined my team, she also took advantage of the huge starter kit special this month. So you get $165 for just $99. So sweet. I'm so glad that you cashed in on that. But let's get back to our mystery stamping. Again, we get together every Wednesday, and you can join my email list and get this, the directions emailed to you. You can go to email.orderwithdeb.com. I'll have that on the screen there for you. And then also you can see that posted in our Facebook group called Stamp with Delight on Facebook. It's also posted and emailed every Monday. So sometime on Monday, you'll get that. It might be 2 p.m. or midnight or something. Anytime on Monday, you'll get that. And then we get together Wednesdays. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'll follow along with my directions off to the side. And if you would like to get these directions, you can see them in the video comments, or the description rather. So I'm going to take my card base here. I'm going to use a Daffodil Delight because that goes along with the paper that I've chosen. We have a regular size card base, 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to do some scoring. So I will put the measurements on the screen for you. We're going to put this in at the 8.5-inch side at the top here. And we're going to do some scoring. Push your trimmer blade out of the way, and we're going to use that light gray blade here. We're going to go at 1/2 inch. And then 1 3/4. 3. And 4 1/4. And you'll know 4 1/4 is the halfway point, right? So that's the halfway point for this card base. So we just have all of the score lines on 1/2 of this. So let's go ahead and keep our trimmer here for just a second because we need it one more time. Well, actually 2 more times. We're going to take our designer series paper. This is the one that I've chosen, and it coordinates with the Sips and Cheers and Sips bundle. So this is on an online exclusives, I believe. So I'm going to go back to our comments here. Hello, everybody that's coming on. I'm so thankful that you guys are making it. So we're going to cut this piece, and this is 3 by 5 1/4. We're going to cut this into 1-inch strips. So we're just going to cut at 1 inch each time. So we have strips that are 1 inch by 5 1/4. And the reason I told you to cut the DSP this way it's a continuous panel. Oh, Joan's got a guess on what we're making. We'll see if you're right. Okay, so here, before we put this away, one more thing. We're going to choose a card, or a coordinating cardstock color to go along with all of this. So I've chosen Lemon Lolly. It's just a little bit similar to both of these. I wanted something that was like an off color of this. I didn't want to do red. I thought that would look too McDonald's-y, like ketchup and mustard. So we're going to do the Lemon Lolly here. This is 10.5 by 2 3/4. And we just scored it in half at 5 1/4. Yes. So I'm just going to put that off to the side for right now. I already did the scoring, but that's when you do the scoring, and then we should be done with our trimmer here. So let's go ahead and do some folding on this piece here. Here's the side with all of the score lines. I'm going to butt that up to my fingernails so I can give that a good press. Take out my bone folder. One of my most used tools on every card is a bone folder, making those creases nice and flat. All right, so here's all of our creases here. We're just gonna fold the same way on all of those. Like that. And then we're gonna add adhesive to this little strip right here. So if you were to take this, you have the one fold that's the middle of our card, right? That one. Take one more fold over, and then if we tuck that little piece in, that's where we're gonna stick this down. So you should be able to see one of your score lines right here. So we're just gonna add some adhesive right here and then stick that down. I'm gonna use liquid glue, but you could use Stampin' Seal Plus or whatever you'd like to prefer. Since I used liquid glue, I'm just going to hold that for a couple of seconds so that it takes hold, but this is a very strong glue. And since this piece is going to be moving, I do prefer to use a strong glue. So maybe Tear and Tape or the Seal Plus or this liquid glue here. Put that off to the side because we're going to need it. So now we have a little pillar. Yes, Joan was correct in guessing that this is a pillar card. So now we have these 3 strips right here, and we're going to add that 1, 2, and 3 right here. Welcome to everybody that's new, and a special welcome to everybody returning and catching more of these fun mystery videos. Stay tuned to the end so that you can see the alternatives, because I want you to vote on your favorite card. We'll show you 2 varying designs with different products. And I would love to see your version of this card. We have a Facebook group called Stamp with Delight on Facebook. And then you can share your version of this card. That post that I want you to share that on will post at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So that gives you a full day to make your versions and then share them in that group under that post heading. So we'd love to see all the different variations because I know we all own different products. All right, so here is our fun, isn't that paper so pretty with the fruit on it? I love it. And I see that Tina shared the Cheers and Sips link. So for that whole suite, you can see everything on there. And we're going to take out our coordinating paper that we scored in the middle here. And I already did some stamping on the front of it. So here is, isn't that cute? It's a little lemon. And so I just did some repeating stamps on this, and we're going to put that over here. It fits just perfectly. And this is where the card will open right here. All right, so we'll just add this right here. Nice and easy. This is actually a great one to do for a swap or something because it doesn't actually use too much of designer series paper, but it is a fun fold. So this is great. This was actually shared at our last team meeting by Susan. And so I loved this design so much that I copied her immediately. So that was last week. So I'll share her version. Hers is going to be version number 3. And it's just beautiful. So, and then we have our piece for the inside here, a neutral piece, 2.5 by 5. And I did a little bit of stamping on there as well. So we'll just add that to the inside here. Oh, big welcome to Nadine. Nadine, I have your Delightful Card Club package. I'm going to mail those out early and get them out today instead of tomorrow. So as soon as this is done, I'm headed over to the post office to ship out our Delightful Card Club. Excited about this month. So, all right. So here is how it's going so far. Right now, we just need to do a medium or small label, no wider than 3 inches. And the reason why I said that is because we're going to put it on this pillar, but when you fold it out of the way so you can open this up, if it's centered on the pillar, if it's over 3 inches, you're still covering up your your card flap here. So then it's going to be difficult to open even if you pushed this pillar all the way out of the way. So that's why I said a medium-ish size. I just cut a little bit of the DSP here to put behind here. And then we're going to decorate the front of this as well, because why not? So you could either put all of your labels and everything on this panel here or on the pillar itself. So I'm just going to pull out all my little decoration pieces. I did some stamping on the designer series paper. There were a whole sheet of colored blobs and the stamp set has like glassware that you can stamp. So let me show this real quick. It's not focusing. Okay, so I just stamped this over the color blobs, and then we stamped some ice cubes and the lemon there. Are these images fun? And so I did actually add, if you can see the shininess on here, you see those little water drops? I used this fine tip glue pen. I've had this forever. Let me tell you, I absolutely hate this for glue. Like it is so runny and just oozes everywhere. For being a fine tip glue, absolutely do not recommend. But if you want something to look shiny, like it's wet or something, and it dries so cool, that's what I use it for. So that's the only thing I use it for, is just making something look like it's wet and shiny. So yes, don't use this for glue because it's just oozes everywhere and gets glue everywhere, but it's super shiny and cute. So that is a nice feature about it. I don't often go, ugh, I don't like this. That's stamping I've made. So that is definitely one that I don't like, but it has its uses. Let's go ahead and glue this label to this piece. Again, this is in our online exclusives, this whole suite of products, the paper, you'll see some embellishments here in a little bit. Super cute. There's lots of fun things on our online exclusives, so definitely don't miss out on checking those out. You can go to my online store, orderwithdeb.com, to check out all the things that are available. And then go to join.orderwithdeb to get them at a huge discount. All right, so here we're going to put our cheers like that. And then I didn't know exactly how I'm going to do this, but it's kind of a skinny area. I was thinking maybe I could ground it with this white here, maybe do something like that. And I did have some umbrella stems too. So this is a thought. I'm not sure if I want some umbrellas on there or not. Maybe this yellow one needs it. So if it does, we're gonna need to put the stem on there. And where did I put my little stamp for the stem? Just a moment. Oh, there it is. Okay. I give you this tiny little stem piece, and we're just gonna add, let's see, how do we want this to go though? If we're putting that, maybe that way. All right, we'll just we'll just do that. And then stick that up on a dimensional. Well, that's cute, right? Now it doesn't look like it's just floating up there. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this piece down. Where did my glue go? Lila says she loves how my shirt cuffs coordinate with the paper. They do, don't they? I love this sweatshirt. I got it on Facebook. I saw the advertisement. I've been getting stuff off Facebook. I got my workout leggings. I saw some dinosaur workout leggings, and I was like, oh, I gotta have those. So yep, I've been buying stuff off of Facebook, and it's not a scam, so that's comforting. It actually looks cute. Sometimes you see things on Facebook, you're like, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know who you are, and I don't want to give you my money. But I haven't been burned yet, so that's nice. All right, so we want to get out our dimensionals. I'm running out of dimensionals here. By the way, if you get to this point in your dimensionals, make sure that you use all of the edges. They're all connected, so all you have to do is just snip in between, and you'll still be able to have a bunch of dimensionals left. And if you haven't used Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, let me tell you, you are missing out because these are some of the best. Oh, where did my scissors go? Oh, they're over here. Okay, so yes, I need to snip apart my dimensionals here, even the edges over here. Nice and easy. Okay. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's a little rainy here. My twins are off on a 7th grade field trip today to a baseball game, our local Lugnuts game here in Lansing. So one of the moms that went along took a picture of my son and his friend. It was a cute little picture of the both of them. I hope they're not getting rained on though. I think it's a little rainy. It's supposed to be a little rainy today. It's a little overcast. Maybe then they won't get a sunburn. Oh, that's cute, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so here is card number 1. We still have to decorate. So here are the embellishments for this one. It's strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems. And the ones up here are actually clear. So, but they all have gold flecks in them. I don't know if you can even see that. It's not focusing. Gold flecks. So I'm going to use probably the gold ones. Or will I? What will I use? Maybe I'll use some of the pink ones. It's kind of like gold, pink lemonade. This whole card, kind of pink lemonade-y. We'll use. And this whole suite of products is actually featured in our craft along that's coming June 1. So you can still get the craft along package. The deadline for that package is this weekend. So I will include the link. And if you're on my email list, you'll get a couple more reminders to sign up for that. But I definitely will be letting you know more about that. So if you're not on my email list yet, make sure that you are email.orderwithdeb.com so that you can get that reminder as well. It's a 12 project craft along using this suite plus card number 3's suite of stuff. It's super fun, and me and 5 other top demonstrators doing all of the projects. So I will be showing all 12 of those, and then you can also opt in to just get the tutorial version. Here's card number 1, and here is card number 2. We've got the turtley cute suite. Isn't this so stinking cute? So we've got a hooray. If you can see all these little turtles, and I kind of stamped off and did lighter colors back here. This guy's grilling for everyone. And then we have, hope your birthday is totally awesome. That was so funny. So I cut all of these pieces from the designer series paper and this little hat as well. And then we just use that stamp set there. So cute. That's card number 2. And then here is card number 3 using the Impressions of Bloom. Love this whole suite. This is the featuring a bunch of our new in colors, as is this paper actually. And that's what our craft along is. It's featuring all of the new in colors. So I wish I had the right words for a time like this. And then, but just know how much I love and care about you. And this is that stamp set that I was talking about last week. The one that you definitely want to add to your list, the right words. It has inside and outside greetings for the cards in so many different wonderful genres, like birthday, thinking of you, miss you, thank you, all the things. So definitely one to add to your list there. But let's go ahead and tell me which one of these is your favorite card. We've got the cheers, we've got turtle, and we've got flowers here. So go ahead and cast your vote in the comments here, and I will put my face back in here in just a second. Nadine says it's raining there too. Yep. It's good. The plants need it, right? We don't complain too much about the rain unless it's raining too much. We don't want too many mosquitoes, but we do want our flowers to look nice. We've got a vote for cheers and turtle, and then the orange one. Yep. I think they're all getting some votes. That's awesome. So this is the one that Susan designed, and I changed it a little bit. I think I changed it a little bit. I think she had a different label right here, and I thought that I would make it a little bit smaller so that we could open it. Just changed it a little bit to make it my own. All right, but I loved this design. So big shout out and thank you to Susan for designing this. And we do not have Julie and friends tomorrow, but I will be sharing some swaps that I got on Friday. I think I'll try to do that video on Friday. So I've got class tomorrow from 2 to 4 and 7 to 9. So looking forward to seeing everybody that can show up locally for our class. And if you're feeling left out, like you want to join in on the class, there will be an ordering special for you. If you place an order, you also get to have the pre-cut cards for that as well. So stay tuned for a video on that as well. All right, we're getting some more votes here for number 1 for the turtle. Sharon likes number 2. All right, Ava, first time here. Welcome, Ava. She likes the turtle. All right. And Brenda votes for the turtles as well. Oh, we got a lot of votes for the turtles. I'm going back in the comments here. That's awesome. They're so cute. All right. Well, thank you again for watching, and I hope that you tune in again next week. Again, make sure that you're on my email list, email.orderwithdeb.com. I'll put that back up here. And I hope that you enjoy the weekend. This weekend, it's my birthday, so I'm so excited. I'm not sure what the plan is. Oh, I'm going fuzzy. My husband said, don't make any plans. So my birthday's on Sunday, and I'll be turning 44. So I'm not sure what the plan is, but I'm excited to find out. I'm sure it includes delicious food because we love food. I think tonight we're actually going out. Our usual, I'm so fuzzy. Our usual date night is Wednesday night, but my husband invited some friends from work. So we get to do a double date tonight, and he gave me a hint that it's a new Indian restaurant. So I'm really excited about tonight's dinner as well. So if my birthday's even better than that, I don't know what the heck we're doing. All right. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful day and enjoy. All right. Bye.